Hello, LEGO lovers. Welcome to Joshua Shoemaker LEGO Creations. It's your boy Josh with a brand new LEGO idea set. A Midi scale locomotive roundhouse. Train enthusiasts and everyone else rejoice. Midi scale gives you a completely operational, fully customizable, fully detailed, and historically authentic roundhouse without needing the space of standard LEGO trains. If you like what you see and want this roundhouse to become an official LEGO set, please click on the link below. Then when you get to the set's idea page, click support. If my LEGO Ideas proposal receives 10,000 supporters, LEGO will seriously consider producing this set, which would be really cool for the both of us. But enough intro, let's dive into the details and features. Everything is timestamped below if you want to jump to a certain point. Starting with the roundhouse itself, the roundhouse has 3 stalls. The front part of each stall is identical to the others, so we'll just examine one. First, a stall includes embedded rails that are flush with the floor. In between these rails is an inspection pit, so workers can climb down the ladder and inspect underneath a locomotive. The outside of the rails have neon safety lines for workers' safety. Second, we have timber support beams that support the front door and roof. The support beams also have attached light fixtures. Also, the front door has windows for easy viewing. Third, the roof is completely removable for easy access. Toward the front, a smoke chimney allows ventilation of locomotives' exhausts. Additionally, the roof's underside is detailed with timber beams. Here is the complete stall again. And here are all 3 stalls put together. Moving away from the stalls, let's look at the roundhouse's exterior. First, let's look at the left sidewall. The left sidewall has large side windows to see your beautiful locomotives. The wall's exterior is identical to the wall's interior. Outside the left wall's exterior is an entrance track with the 3 servicing items: a water tower, diesel fuel tank, and a cinders and ash dump pit. On the right side, we have a similar sidewall, but instead of a track and servicing stations, there is a power and furnace building. This building has a roof walkway, smokestack, small windows, and small exterior and interior doors. Zooming out, this is what the base roundhouse looks like with all 3 stalls and the exterior details. Now we transition to the customizable sections, which are the 3 different back stalls. The first back stall is a machine shop containing various workbenches. There is also a sliding cargo door to transport parts in and out. The second back stall features a back door to position the locomotive underneath the overhead crane. The crane hook travels front to back and side to side. The third back stall is a standard stall with tables attached to the rear wall. Speaking of rear walls, all 3 back stalls feature removable rear walls and removable roofs. You can attach all 3 back stalls to any front standard stall via Technic pins in any order that you desire, and then rearrange them if you desire. Another way you can customize your roundhouse is by placing the various included scaffolding, tables, barrels, and boxes around the roundhouse as you like. Next, we briefly move to the turntable. There is not much to say. It obviously spins 360 degrees, aligns perfectly with the tracks, and fits the included locomotives with space to spare. You can attach the turntable via baseplate to any of the 3 stalls. On a side note, this roundhouse is designed to be expandable if you buy multiple sets. Expansion is possible thanks to these swivel pieces. Simply remove the sidewalls and side tracks from the perspective sides, and then clip the stalls together with the swivel pieces. A full circle contains 19 tracks, so you can get an almost full circle roundhouse for 6 sets. Plus, there will be plenty of extra sidewall and turntable pieces to further customize your roundhouse. Last but not least are the 4 LEGO locomotives. The first LEGO locomotive is a black Duplex steam locomotive. Duplex is a fancy way of saying that there are 2 sets of driving pistons on each side. This LEGO locomotive was inspired by 2 real-life steam locomotives, the never-built New York Central Niagara C-Class locomotive and the Union Pacific Big Boy locomotive. As the sticker on the front, Big Toy, pays homage to the Big Boy locomotive. The second LEGO locomotive is a Steamline high-speed steam locomotive. It was inspired by the Pennsylvania Railroad's T1 and Hudson-class locomotives. Furthermore, the paint scheme was influenced by the Chesapeake and Ohio's Chessie Special passenger locomotive. The third LEGO locomotive is a more standard and basic steam locomotive. I chose green to pay homage to my favorite Thomas and Friends character, Henry, even though this green steam locomotive is a different and fictional class from Henry. The fourth LEGO locomotive is an early 1950s diesel, and it is based off of the EMD F-Series, one of the first popular series of diesel-electric locomotives. The term mini-kit rail pays homage to the mini-kits in the LEGO Star Wars video games. At this point, I would like to take note that all locomotives have spinning wheels. The steam locomotives also have moving side rods, and all 4 locomotives have cabin detail. All have seats, and the steam locomotives have a small firebox. Another important note I would like to make is that all the locomotives will easily stay on the rails. Each locomotive has a 1x2 base plate like this one that rides in between the rails. You can push your locomotives forward and backwards, and this piece will keep the wheels on the rails. The final feature of this roundhouse is this lengthy Technic pin. You can use it to push the locomotives out of the roundhouse without having to remove the roof or walls. That's about it, but what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I welcome all questions, comments, and concerns. I value your feedback and will do my best to respond. And before you leave, please click on the link and support this project so we both can enjoy this LEGO set. Happy building and collecting!